Oh man, I just had to turn off the game after Larry Ogunjobi pulled Watson down by his face mask. Blatantly, ref standing right there. I can see it from here in Uniontown, Ohio. That guy Larry Ogunjobi literally grabbed Watson by his face mask and shoved him down. If that was the Browns, you'd see 10 flags on the field. But nope, just because it was the Browns, they didn't call it. I know, thank God Damar Hamlin's all right. But you know what? After seeing what's going on today, the league is fixed. I'm close to just being done watching football. It's like I'm watching WWE. You know what's funny? The Bills, they haven't had a kickoff return in 3 years and 3 months. Huh. Isn't that ironic that they get a kickoff return? Yeah, a bit shocking there. And Damar Hamlin was a Steelers fan, and he said he roots for the Steelers when he's not playing for the Bills, because he grew up in Pittsburgh or whatever. He grew up in Pennsylvania. So yeah, let's start with Stefanski. Let's say that the league isn't rigged. Play calling sucks. It sucks. Stefanski, you are trash. If you don't fire Stefanski, we're just spinning tires. Spinning tires. You got to get rid of this Stefanski, dude. He sucks. Anytime something's going wrong, he's just in his oversized Denny's menu. He's not talking to the players. I say this every video I record, bitching about these clowns. Jimmy Haslam, fire Paul DePotesta. I don't know why you hired a baseball analytics guy. This is football. Analytics don't belong in football. Defense is a joke. And I really hope Jadeveon Clowney calls out the Browns for their shitty coaching staff. And then maybe Jimmy Haslam will be like, oh yeah, they actually suck. You stupid hillbilly from freaking Tennessee. Baseball fuck. I don't know why you bought an NFL team when you're a baseball guy. I seriously don't know. Joe Woods better be his last game, because you're, again, oh, there's a miscommunication on 3rd and 15. Oh, my dad and me called it too. We're like, oh, there's score here. What happens? 3rd and 15. Oh, there's a miscommunication on the field. Oh man, not like I haven't seen that about 20 times this year. Over it. Thank God the season is over. You got to get rid of these guys. You got to get rid of the entire staff. I don't care what it takes. You call up the fucking Saints and you offer a first-round pick for our next, whatever first-round pick we get next. You got to offer it to them with a second and another second. I don't care. We need a coach. You're wasting this valuable talent on this team with having Kevin dumbass Stefanski running the show. It's a joke. They bring him back next season. Stop going to the games. We need to stop going to the games and protest how shit this team has been since they've came back. I mean, they've only gone to the playoffs twice since they've been back. A joke. Jacksonville is an expansion team. They get to the AFC Championship as an expansion team faster than we do. Houston's the other team that sucks as an expansion team. Not my problem. And then Carolina, another expansion team. They get to the Super Bowl twice before the Browns. And you know what's funny? Football was invented right down the street here in Ohio, in Canton, Ohio, and yet we fans have to suffer through this garbage that we see every freaking week of the Browns. Hold on, I'm gonna make sure I turn. Make sure I don't get in the car accident. Because it's about to score. God forbid anything happens to it. It's a joke. Like Stefanski has got to go. If not. Am I going to watch next season? Of course I am, because I love watching football, but don't book anything. They're not doing nothing next season if that guy's our coach. Because Watson just looks... he doesn't look like he knows what the hell he's doing back there. This guy doesn't know how to scheme up plays for him. We need to trade for DeAndre Hopkins if possible. Maybe Watson can bring him here, because those guys are buds in Houston. Yeah, D-line definitely needs work. We're in trouble. We're in big trouble if we keep Stefanski. Andrew Berry needs fired, especially Andrew Berry. His draft picks have sucked. As El Presidor Quancho Bishop said, keep him as a salary cap guy. And you need to call up John Dorsey and offer him his job back. And you need to get Sean Payton in this door. Or Sean McVay. I don't know if Sean McVay just wants out of the Rams. Don't blame him, because now they're a dumpster fire. Or he just really wants to retire. because he's stressed about his job or whatever. I don't know, but Stefanski needs to go. I don't care. Like, if he doesn't go, I'm saying it again, spinning tires next season. Don't even bother getting excited about them next season if that guy comes back. Or if, God forbid, he comes back, he doesn't get an offensive coordinator. He needs an offensive coordinator if he comes back. The thing is, if you're a head coach, you are the head coach. You manage your guys. You check egos. You make sure shit is going right. And when shit's not going right, you go over and talk to your guys and you get it fixed. This guy sits in his own little circle. Nobody's around him the entire game just looking at his oversized Denny's menu. That's not a head coach. You see Bill Belichick, he's walking up and down the sideline talking to his guys. This guy doesn't care. There's no enthusiasm. These guys don't care either, the players. They're here for a paycheck. Ward, get him up out of Cleveland. He's always hurt. John Johnson, get him up out of Cleveland. He sucks. Who else needs to go? I think Hunt's going to be gone after the season. We know Clowney's gone. Who else? That's all I can think of right now. But yeah, I'm not excited for next season. Unless Stefanski's fired and we get a proven head coach. Don't get excited. We are in some deep shit as Browns fans. When you thought this team was finally turning it around, nope, they just get 3 more wins per season than the 4-12 season. Wow! So exciting! My poor dad has been watching these clowns for so long and never got to see them go to a Super Bowl. Any guy that's been watching the Browns for so long and has never seen such glory in the Browns with nothing but disappointment. You got the drive, the fumble, Art Modell selling our team, the Baltimore, seeing the Baltimore Ravens go to 2 Super Bowls. That should have been us going to those Super Bowls, but Art Modell is an asshole who gave away our team to Baltimore because he couldn't get a new stadium. And ever since they came back, they have sucked donkey dick. It's an embarrassment. You think the team up north from the Pro Football Hall of Fame, where football started, would have a great team? Nope. We have one of the most biggest laughing stocks ever, and a team next door called the Pittsburgh Steelers. I envy their team. They have a great owner. They keep coaches, even though I think Mike Tomlin's overrated. But you know what about Mike Tomlin? The guy never finishes below 500, and he gets his teams to the playoffs. Nope. The Browns' inconsistency. The Steelers' consistency. I wish the Browns would just do that. Nope, they can't do that. It's a joke. I just wish that we had one Super Bowl that we could just look at and go back and adore. But no, we have to go all the way back to like the 50s till there was nothing but guys who just got off work from the factory playing the game. Nobody cares about that. Oh, we got 8 championships. Who cares? There was like 7 teams in the league. Who cares? I want a Vince Lombardi trophy. I want to see the Vince Lombardi come to Cleveland, Ohio, where it fucking belongs. It's a joke, man. It really is. We'll never see a Vince Lombardi in our lifetime, I feel like. So, don't look forward to it. My dad's like, I'm switching to being a Bengals fan. I was like, Dad, you can't do that, because once you're a Browns fan, you can't switch. It's impossible. You'll be rooting for these guys until you're in your grave. Unfortunately, I picked the Browns because I always root for Cleveland teams. Hey, but the Cavs look great. Went to their game like 2 weeks ago against the Pacers, and they made a comeback game. And Donovan Mitchell, what a beast. Steal of the year, and I will keep saying it. Steal of the year. I don't know what the Jazz were thinking. Like, what the fuck were they smoking giving us Donovan Mitchell? The dude's a stud. Yeah, that's my video. We got the Cavs and the Guardians. Don't even get me started on that. So, bye-bye, Browns. Thank God your season's over. And hopefully Stefanski's out the door and the entire staff's out the door, and we can get guys in there who actually want to win. And who actually, can put egos in check and coach a team, because this guy, Stefanski's a joke. So, that's it. That's the final Browns video. Until something happens, I'll make another video on it and talk about it. But until then, spinning tires. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm gonna make more videos. I need to get my capture card back up and running too, because people love watching me rage at video games. So I'll end up doing that sometime. You can watch me rage at video games if you like video games. But half my subscribers now, since I started doing the vlogs of the Browns, mostly all my subscribers are people who like to talk about the Browns. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy. Be safe.